Hello everyone, welcome to this video. Thank you very much for clicking on it. I really appreciate it. Today, we have something a little bit special to enjoy. So if you didn't know, I am currently watching Boys Planet over on Patreon. I am up to date as of right now. I watch it, at the moment I'm watching it every Saturday. You know, trying to keep up with that as regularly as I can. So yeah, I'm up to date as of now, but we have a little special studio CHOOM for the winning group from the first, you know, proper round, the K group, Stray Kids group, and I'm very excited. I knew that they were going to be doing, like I know that they obviously get an M countdown stage, and I knew that they were going to be doing this. I didn't realize it was going to be dropping today. And here I was thinking I was all done with my YouTube filming for the day, but no. You think I'm going to miss out on this? Absolutely not. So yeah, I thought we would check it out and it would give me a chance to talk to you guys here on YouTube about the show and some of my current favorites and all of that jazz. So we'll watch this first, we'll have a good time. I may watch it a couple of times, who knows, and then yeah, we'll have a little chat at the end and you guys can let me know your favorites in the show and who you're rooting for and all of that jazz. So all that being said, let's get into it. Okie dokie. So Stray Kids, a Backdoor, K group, Boys Planet, Studio CHOOM. Let's fucking go. I love that they get to do this. It's like, it's one thing to have the M countdown stage, like that's awesome, but it's also very, very cool that they get to do the Studio CHOOM as well. Like, I don't know, that must just be really, really fun for them. And regardless of which guys make it into the final lineup, the fact that these guys get to experience this is awesome. Anyway, let's do this. 3, 2, 1, go. And this was so deserved as well. Like, hold on, what is this quality shit? No. You think I'm gonna watch a Studio CHOOM and have it not be in HD? Ridiculous. Anyway, yeah, this was very well deserved. This was the group that I thought would win based on the performances. I thought it would be this or the Kill This Love G team. But it makes total sense that they won because they were unbelievable. Anyway, take it away, Jongwoo. Take it away, King. Hey. Let's go, Teddy. Yijin. Oh my god, you. Yeah. Oh, he's so good in the center here. Ooh. I do wish they could do the full song, but you know, it is what it is. Here we go. You gonna get your titties out again? Yep. Woo!
Hey, you wanna come in?
Oh, so good. I wonder if they use the... Are you fucking kidding me? This is the most beautiful man. Like, what the fuck? We'll talk about you a little bit later, but Jesus Christ. But yeah, no, I wonder if they used the like audio from the stage, because it does sound very, very similar. It definitely doesn't sound like a studio version, you know? Like, I kind of wish that it could have been like a studio version so we could hear it in like all its wonderful glory, but it's still awesome. So like, I'll take it. I'll fucking take it. Anyway, we will watch it once more, but I actually want to get some thoughts out now just about like the show and my favorites in general. So in this little group, there are... Wait, now let me dial it back first. Quick disclaimer. So I have like a rough top 9, but there are... hold on, let me get my list out. Let me get my list out so I can remember how many people I have on it. So yeah, I have 9, like a top 9 that's like a loose top 9, and then there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, another 9 that could like cycle in. There's 3 of those in particular that are like super close to just like, you know, rotating in and out of my top 9. I'd say the only ones that are super solid in my current top 9 are like the top 5. So yeah, anyway, what I was saying, within this little unit there are 4 members, I think. Yeah, 4 members in this little unit that are in that like top 18 for me. So like, I'm already loving a whole lot of what's going on here, right? 3 of those are in my current top 9, and it's partially for some of them based on this performance. So like Jongwoo, for example, he was already on my list, he was already on my radar from when we first really got to see him in the second episode when he did his like initial stage with like, and had that whole moment with Jung and all of that sort of stuff. So he was already on my radar. Then seeing him here, I was like, oh sweet Jesus, you just skyrocketed skyrocketed into my top 9. Like, he's just amazing. Jung, so Jung, I really liked from the get-go, and I was just like, oh my god, this man is beautiful. But I was kind of waiting to see, I wanted to see like a little something more. Like, I didn't want to just see like the sexy man, like I wanted to see more beyond that, you know? And then like just seeing him as like a leader with this, and how he was with Yujin, and like trying to bring him up and like sort out his confidence and stuff, I was like, okay. And then he flashed a titty and I was like, okay. Okay, so that propelled him up my list. And then Yujin as well. Like, Yujin's one that's kind of like rotated in and around my top 9 since the get-go. I think he's super talented, he's super cute. And it's been really hard watching him, you know, have this like confidence crisis throughout the show so far. Like, I mentioned this in my, I think, was it in my reaction to the most recent episode? Maybe. I did a lot of talking and thoughts about the show at the end of episode 4. But I mentioned about how it feels like he's almost going to get like a Dion edit. For those of you that watch Girls Planet, you know, it's like, you know, you start off really, really strong, but then kind of like knocked down, you know, and in different ways, but like then you have this like redemption, this rebuild up to the end of the show. Like, it kind of feels like Yujin is on that kind of arc, which is interesting. I'm totally here for. But yeah, and then you have Tere. Tere, I just think he's such an amazing vocalist. He's super cool, and I don't know, every time I see him and I hear him, I'm like, I love this man. Like, we don't get a lot of like screen time from him, so I'm not confident in his chances of making it to the final 9, but I want him to stay in this show for as long as possible, because I just think he's so freaking talented and I want to see more from him. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the members in this group in terms of ones that I'm personally keeping an eye out for. I think the other members are all equally very, very talented. I just haven't had that moment of like connection to them, you know, personally. It should be noted as well that I went into the show, I saw the Signal stage, I reacted to the Signal stage, Signal song stage, love that, and I watched some of the fan cams from the Signal song stage but that was it. That was all of the content that I watched prior to the show starting, because I specifically wanted to go into the show blind and make up my mind based on what I saw in the show. Which, yes, means I'm at the mercy of whatever Mnet edit happens and whichever members they propel, but it also means that I don't run as much risk of falling in love and getting super attached to a contestant that is just not going to get the screen time or just doesn't have a chance in hell of getting into the final 9. So it was a little bit to just kind of save my heart because I didn't want to go through that again. That was so friggin' difficult with Girls Planet. If you don't know, my favorites in Girls Planet were Yoonjia, and like we're talking like early on favorites. Obviously it changed as we got closer to the finale because they fucking left, but Yoonjia and Chun Shin Wei were two of my favorites, and yeah, we know how that went. So I didn't want to experience that again, so I went into this show wanting to go in as completely blind as possible and just make up my mind as we went, and so far that's made it significantly more enjoyable to watch, and I'm having a wonderful time. But anyway, yeah, these guys are great. They're super talented. We're going to watch this again. I'm going to talk some more at the end just about the show in general and some more of my favorites. But yeah, let's go through it again because we can. It'll be really interesting to see the impact that this performance has on Jonghoon's popularity. You did! I can't remember his name now and it's really bothering me. Oh no, it must be the audio from the stage because you can hear very faintly, you can hear cheers. Yeah, it's the audio from the stage for sure. Yeah. Ah, it's so good. Ooh. Hey. Oh, the fist shake. Okay. Okay. Like, why is he so beautiful? Jesus Christ. Okay. Ugh. I love how he just yells that line. It's great. The energy he has is unreal. Like, his expressions are so freaking good. Are you kidding me?
Hey, you wanna come in?
Oh, damn. Yeah, man, they're insane. Okay, one thing I will just quickly say about Jung is I really hope that in maybe like the next round or just later rounds in the show, whatever, we get to hear more from him, because he literally has like one line in this, and like, don't get me wrong, he makes that one line count, and I do wonder like if he knew that, I mean, he's one of the most popular contestants on this show, like without a doubt one of the most popular contestants on the show, and I wonder if he kind of like knew that he didn't need to do as much to stand out, so he let the other members take more. I don't know, we didn't get to see a huge amount of that side of things, so it does make me wonder. But I do hope that we get to hear a little bit more from him, because I want to hear more of his voice, because what we have heard I really, really like, but I want more, you know? I want to see more, I want to hear more. Like, gimme give me more. Anyway, Lord knows he's an unreal looking man. Like, what the fuck? Who just looks like that? Are you kidding me? Oh, that's so good. That's so good. You're wild. Oh, and he has the cutest face. Eugen also has a cute face. Okay. Okie dokie. So, let's just talk about... I won't go into huge detail on my thoughts on the show in general, because I've done that ad nauseum on Patreon. If you're interested in more thoughts and in my reactions to the show, it's all over there if you want to watch it. It's there. But what I will just say is, like I said, having gone in blind to the show for the most part, like, I am having a really good time. Like, obviously there are moments that are super frustrating and just kind of like, oh, Mnet, you know, like, as there always is with Mnet survival shows, like, there are moments that you're just like, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. You're not slick. But for the most part, I'm really, really, really enjoying this show. Like, more than I think I have any other survival show. Because I've gone into it with this much, like, clearer mind. And I guess having gone through the experience of Girls Planet, like, I have a much better idea of what to expect, and I'm much better at managing my expectations, and that's just helped. It's helped so much. And so I'm having a really good time watching the show. And I think the guys are all super talented. Like, it's great. I mean, you get it. Anyway, they're talented in their own ways, in various different ways. Anyway, so what I will say is, so my current top 9, I will say my number 1 pick at the moment is Haruto. I love Haruto so much. I think he is the funniest guy. He is so talented. When he raps, he somehow sounds like Mark Lee. I don't know how that works, but he does. He's an amazing dancer, great personality. Like, I love him. I love him. I want him in this group so bad. So yeah, Haruto at the moment is my 1 pick. My number 1 K pick at the moment is Sung Hanbin. Listen. I know that he is Mnet's baby at this point. Like, he's that one where, like, if he doesn't end up in this final 9, something went wrong. Something went so wrong. Like, I don't know, but, like, Mnet fucked up, because I cannot imagine a future where he is not in this group, just based on what we have seen and how much Mnet is highlighting him and all of that. Like, it just doesn't compute in my brain. I'm not gonna say it's impossible, but it's so unlikely that he doesn't end up in this group. And I know that, right? But here's the thing, he is such an angel of a man. You know, I'm usually the type where I very much go for the underdog. Like, I'm a sucker for that shit. But he is just the best man. At least from everything that we've seen, he is the sweetest, kindest man, and I love him so much. I just think he's great, and honestly, I think he is totally 1000% deserving of all of the attention and all of the love that he is getting, because you just look at his face and you see kindness. You look at his face and you see kindness. Like, he just radiates good energy, you know? Factor on top of that, he's hella talented. He's got a leadership quality to him. He's just great. So he's my number 1 K pick. But yeah, so my current top 9, as it stands at this moment in time, obviously it does fluctuate. There are some other people that cycle in and out, but my current top 9 for right now: Haruto, Jay, ooh, that voice, Sung Hanbin, Sok Matthew, Park Hanbin. Yes, I want both Hanbins in the final group. I don't care, I do what I want. Doong, Jongwoo, Keita, and Eugen. Now, I should say that the 3 that are most likely for me to like cycle into that top 9 are Tere, like I mentioned before, Soon, and Gonuk. And also in that, like, very much on my radar, and I would be very happy to see them in the final group, we have Gyubin, Yedam, Hui, obviously, Ollie, Zhang Hao, and Chen Kuanhui. Like, there's so many talented, brilliant guys in this show, and I think at the end of the day, whatever the makeup is of this final 9, it's gonna be a great time. It's gonna be a really, really good time. And I'm very excited to see what this final group does actually end up looking like, because it could absolutely be a powerhouse of a group. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens with this first elimination that's coming up. Obviously this week we have that. Going to be saying goodbye to a lot of people, which is always sad, it always sucks, but I'm hoping at least that when it comes to my faves, hopefully we'll be okay. Hopefully it'll be okay, we'll see. But yeah, they're just... I just want the best for all of them, you know? That's just how it goes. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on the show. Let me know who are your favorites, who are you most rooting for, all of that jazz. And let's have a chat about it. Nobody be a dick, though. Like, nobody be a dick. There's no need for that. We don't need drama. We don't need bullshit. We don't need toxicity. If there's any of that shit, I will just delete it. Nobody has time for that, so just don't. Just don't waste your time. But yeah, let's have a nice conversation about everything. And yeah, I will end this one here. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.